Welcome back, everyone, to some old Funker gaming.
Stubber's here.
Stub here, tip top on the journey as well. We are all.
Oh, there's a kitty.
We are on our way to
it's just black and white.
find Laura and Nyrel, and we have a new snake monster down here.
Yeah, snakies. I'm sick and tired of these motherfucking snakes on this motherfucking planet.
Here we are.
Oh, such a ridiculous movie, but it's great.
If you got a movie like that, you have to.
Oh, dude, I think they tied in that motherfucker from Pulp Fiction.
Probably. Where are we going?
I got a path going to. We're going to find Lorath and there's Nyrel? Yeah, they are. Well, not only am I looking forward to the video, I've got permanents that I'm also looking forward to. Because that's the one I told you that's like ticket to ride. Mixed with a worker placement. You have an econ mechanic. It's going to be a little bit heavier of a game, but I think it'll be good. I got that one.
By the way, just had that one quick.
Dude.
Oh, that game, man. It's such a good game. I would play every time.
Alright, for those of you who don't know, like, outside of Arch Gaming Channel, I have a couple of gamers or some friends, some people I've been connecting with where I live. And one of the go-to for a lot of our groups is Cthulhu Death May Die by Come On Game. Absolute. Eric Lang, you know how to write a game and game mechanics that are fair and balanced. Oh my gosh. Between Ankh Cthulhu and the good things I've heard with Blood Rage. Gosh, you're a great board game designer. Cthulhu Death May Die pits a team of 2 to 5 investigators against an elder one in a mix of scenarios. Season 1 has 6 episodes, Season 2 has 6 episodes, and the Kickstarter that happened a couple of years ago, almost 2 years ago, has 6 episodes coming out for Season 3. It'll eventually hit retail. Then, along with Season 4. So, they're really good tabletop games. Highly recommend.
I haven't looked at
But for a $60 to $90 game with 12 playable characters, it has high replayability there. It really does. Then with Season 3 bringing unknowable monsters that is backwards compatible to prior seasons, you know I'm going to be making light of that.
Oh, sure, I just try shooting more at it.
Another set of eyes.
Oh, for a minute I thought any fuck finding.
There
There are times my brain just autofills like something that looks like it's like, nope, that's not what it was. Get my brain out of the filter, out of the dumpster and put it in the filter.
So now we got to search to move with our ally.
I don't want to search.
Yeah, we got a lot of search here. I think one of the biggest things when you're searching is looking for like random little one-off stops or like dead ends inside that area. That's usually where you want to be.
Yeah, I know you've been looking forward to getting another round of Cthulhu.
Oh,
And dude, I am hoping it ships soon, but I guess some things got a little bit behind schedule, so the way things look, it looks like I may not see it until the first of the year. Which is fair, but dude, it is a freaking great game. I'm kind of glad I stopped at online game booth at Gen Con the one year I went for a couple of days. Because I would have not known about that game at all. I would have said, "Oh, hey, big box." No, thank you. Not realizing what was in that big box. An absolute gem.
An awesome game. One of the best games out there.
It's up there. It's out of my board game library. It is the one that I play the most next to Magic.
Well, I tell you, you always look for the fucking weird one-off.
Yep, here's a weird one-off. That and Star Wars Armada between you and a couple other guys in the group. He's starting to like pick up a little bit more. And on top of like, I do play video games, but honestly, I definitely think if you're really looking for a very good time, invest into some decent tabletop games. I'm not talking sorry Monopoly. Go to a local board game store, ask for some good entry-level games, or even go online. Ticket to Ride's a good start. Cellular's a good town. It gets old after a while. That's a good one.
That's the way to always end.
The cooperative-based game Pandemic. That's an excellent game. High replayability. You'll have a lot more fun losing with that game if you have a good cohesion of people working together to beat it. My win-to-loss ratio with that game sucks in comparison to Cthulhu, but I think once we get the unknowable monsters board, we're going to have a lot tougher time beating the scenarios. Yeah,
I have not lost in that game.
we have not. Oh, we sit at a 4-0 record with that game.
Yeah. I was in 3 of them. Mine's in 3 of them.
Yeah, mine is 4-0, but my win-loss record with Pandemic, it's less than a 50% win ratio. Because it is absolutely brutal.
I've seen it played. I've seen a couple videos played. It looks so hard.
And yeah, like I get like, hey, enjoy video games, enjoy that like. And enjoy like that solo time, but get people around the table, play a game, or even if you want like a couple quick pick up party games that can go for multiple rounds and have an absolute blast. Pick up a game called Pit. You played that one.
Yeah.
That one gets chaotic.
Oh, come on.
That was me, by the way. Yeah.
I remember calling someone cunt, your wife was like,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm like, sorry?
Yeah, but hey, at the same time, it, like, I got that, but, like, immediately afterward, I handed her stuff that she handed me around this before, and she told me, fuck off.
That would be one.
Like, get hit, exploding kittens you can't go wrong with. Throw burrito. That's a fun like dodgeball card game. I don't have it anymore just because I got breakable, and I don't want some things broken.
That's fair. That one spell game.
Yeah, Epic Spell Wars. That
It's not really
by
cool.
Krypsonic Entertainment. It's not kid friendly, but oh my gosh, it's absolutely hilarious at times. That one I would recommend. That one's actually very affordable in price. About 20 to 30 bucks for it, depending on where you get it from. But don't be afraid to stop by a brick and mortar store just because it looks sketchy. Some of the most sketchier stores you'll end up finding some gems that you're actually looking for. That's where I land with it. Because you and we went to one, and you're like, this is a game store?
But you have too much shit.
Yeah, I do. I'm FOS.
We're
Well,
FOS.
full of shit.
Oh. We are finding a city, which we should be finding soon.
Yeah.
So.
I just fast traveled real quick
well,
just to
never
sell some things.
Yeah, we can do
But
it.
like go to a local game store. Feel free to ask the owners if a local game store offers like where we're at. Hey, there's a public meetup. You pay X amount. They bring some games for you to demo, and you get like a free free beverage with it, go do it. Like, that's the only way that you'll ever find, like, board games that are better than Monopoly. Don't bleed as long as Monopoly. But also, most people don't play with the auction rule of Monopoly. That's the only... That is a
detriment.
That is a major detriment. It's like, that is the reason why, like, that's there. It's to keep the game going. And that's the reason why all those chance cards are there. It's to keep that thing going. But...
Have they done that one their meetups lately?
Huh?
Post-war gaming?
I'm probably not gonna go to it just because...
Have they done one lately?
They've done a couple. I've just...
Okay.
One of them was on a weekend that you were out, but... And I was already preoccupied with a recent acquisition.
Yeah. I do remember that.
Very preoccupied for about God, did I have to work that Saturday? Yeah, I did. Yeah, it was a crap day that day.
What's going on here?
No, it wasn't a crap day that day because I was... No, we didn't. I don't remember what I was doing that day. Anyway, like... No, I did. Because I was working on the pallet, on those, jacks all day. And, I was freaking sore after throwing all that stuff in the dumpster.
Oh, yeah.
But,
What weekend?
you were gone for some reason.
I think that was the golf stream.
Yeah, because we were looking at possibly recording, we couldn't. Anyways, like, that, then if you want to go further down the rabbit hole, which I strongly encourage, board gaming goes into several, like, subcategories, and where you can go with them is absolutely phenomenal. Like, I am still, like, wargaming, I like just because it's an advanced version of chess.
Right.
Like, okay, think about strategies, think about which faction I'm playing against, because... Don't get me wrong, chess is a very good psychological game. But what really gets me a good read on people, or a decent read on people and how, and also some insight on how they think, is by throwing them into a war game where they can openly maneuver their stuff to a certain extent, with a mixed army of units with different abilities, and see how you play. It's just, and also for me, it tickles the strategic side of it pushes my strategic skills when I do make a decision that I know I'm playing with. How well it goes. What can I do better, or did I mishandle something? So there's that constant edge of learning, so it keeps the mind sharp. And so you got like Wargaming, which is the most popular one, is Warhammer 40,000. By the way, 10th edition just launched. I don't have any miniatures of that, but since we have a friend of ours that I've actually got a couple people who are into it now, I'm looking at getting into it. I'm not sure if I'm going to do, I've got like 3 factions I'm looking at. Astra Militarum, no, actually 4, considering, just because of their ease of play, getting into it, learning the rules. Astra Militarum, the Imperialist military, Space Marines, and I could choose a subchapter if I really wanted to, which I'm somewhat thinking about going Grey Knights.
Okay.
Just because if I ever face off against someone who has an army of demons, they specialize against it. Have that as my chapter. And I figured something out. I cannot mix chapters with Space Marines. Only one. I can have a general Space Marines army with a detachment of, or with units of one chapter in it. You'll never see multiple chapters mixed. So, because each one specializes in something different. I'm looking at Necron, just primarily because of the unit heal ability with reanimation. Then it's Tyranids, which are... Okay, if you... Best image to describe this is think of Alien with a hive and just creating multiples of those. Multiple cheap units.
Yeah.
But they're here to consume all biomass. They basically...
Where the fuck is this down at?
Maybe we need to go south a little bit. Or around back. Someone's probably going to be listening like, I got what he meant.
Yeah. Didn't mean to cut you off there, but...
I know, you're annoyed right now. So yeah, Warhammer 40,000's out, and any of you who are looking for like a hobby in terms of constructing miniatures and painting, that is a really intensive hobby. But it's... I can tell you after playing a couple of rounds, I've got the fever of that. And dude, it's an absolute blast. I freaking love it. Granted, I have not read the edition rulebook. I know it's streamlined a lot of things a bit. No, it might make it a little bit more approachable. Been looking at Star Wars Legion as well, just because, hey, Star Wars, why not?
Right.
Have some gorgeous miniatures painted up of Star Wars. Have a bunch of Phase 2 clone troopers painted up as the 501st Legion. I would frickin' do that. And also, I'm looking at Legion just because I could get 4 factions and have the Clone Wars and the Galactic Civil Wars for that table, because there's a lot more support with Legion than there is with a lot of the Clone Wars, which sucks. Because there are some things with Star Wars Armada in terms of the Clone Wars era, I think there's some potential, but Legion is more popular, and so is X-Wing. We're gonna go south. That's all.
I'm getting kind of tired of all this fucking that.
Yeah. Meanwhile, my golem's like, I'm just smashing things.
I've almost died 3 times.
I have not died once.
I said almost.
Almost. Here they are. Here they are. Tabletop gaming, it's definitely worth getting. And if any of you like having like a game with a lot of stuff, like a nice long narrative,
I apologize.
you got D&D, you got tons of RPGs out there now. If you're looking for more of an adult RPG, hey, Cthulhu, maybe Vampire the Masquerade. Those are fantastic engines. I guess this is showing how much of a nerd I am. If you like strategy, card games, you like card games, you have a bunch of like card games in boxes, then there's Magic, Yu-Gi-Oh, then there's a lot out there. It's...
Fuck is this town at?
somewhere, I don't know where. Hey, like, I found a tent, maybe? No. What? Where do you remember the last time this was at?
I thought it was in right fucking middle, but apparently it's not.
We'll run into it somewhere. We'll be 2 episodes of just grinding.
Yeah. How the fuck did we miss it? Really, really bad time to miss it.
Oh, I know, but I had an idea based on the map. I had to look at it. I think I have an inkling where it's at, but I could possibly be wrong. Yeah, I know. Alright, I'm popping off my ultimate. Boy!
Fuck out of here.
That was a decent slobber knocker of a match. Yeah, we're right into it, central.
Need more time.
This guy's not good for ropes.
Oh, I got this. This dodge, like with Iron Maiden, I'm pretty much tanking shit. It has to be over here.
Yeah.
That's my guess. But Nagari. Okay, here we go. Oh. Okay. So it was in the middle of the map, but we weren't anywhere close.
Get the fuck away from me!
Hold on. Oh, we got you. I got you. Continue running. I've got you narrowed down. There you go. Dude, that's poison.
There's fucking electric here.
The poison is as far as that I look at, but seriously, poison swamp in a Diablo game? Screw you.
We need to go up north.
I already had enough of that shit with Dark Souls. Not in a Diablo game.
Ain't gonna end soon.
Not.
At least now we're fucking somewhere.
No.
I think we gotta go north.
No, it's saying it's right in here somewhere.
We're in that yellow. We're in there. This is what we're looking for.
Right here.
The door bears an image of a snake. Her eyes are missing.
Fuck!
Perhaps returning.
Hey, welcome to the episode where we spent about half of it looking for one thing.
Dude, fucking seriously. So we gotta find eyes.
Now we gotta go and do the same thing again.
Well, you know, let's call it apart. Let me.
These bandits will not leave.
We're at a safe spot.
Yeah.
Call it apart real quick, and then we can focus on it later.
For as long as anyone
Holy
can
crap.
But now violence comes into its heart,
God, piss me off.
and it means to
Alright.
God.
But join us next
They don't
time as we
believe it's really
find some eyeballs.
all
We spent half the episode trying to.
Until next time.
See ya.